lot.
Tammy tripping.
Hey, look, you gotta laugh at yourself sometimes.
I love you though.
I'm a nut.
Hold on, let me pin my video.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Be careful, okay? Okay. Quick announcements. We have. Let's see. I'm gonna go this way so you don't feel like I'm just. Tracy's in the house. Tracy in the house. Woo woo. Yeah, what's up, Tammy? You good? Tell me. A brown eyeliner. Bottom left cubicle with the stripes. There should be this round looking canister.
Okay.
You see it? Yeah, find the brown one. You're welcome. Okay. Let's talk about. Oh, PCP deadline is the. Sorry, y'all. My lips are gonna crack open if I don't put something on them. Bye, y'all. Be careful. PCP deadline's on the 17th, so that's where your customers get your catalog in the mail from Mary Kay. It's only 70 cents per person. If you're a new consultant and you have no idea what the heck is going on, Saturday I will make a video. What day is Saturday? Saturday is the 15th, so that gives you a couple days to do it. Saturday I'm going to make a video in our new consultant Facebook group on how to do preferred customer program and all of that. I don't have a specific time. I'll just get it done sometime on Saturday. Just letting y'all know. So be looking for that. I'll probably tag you when I go to make the video. The other thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about, I have leadership conference from Saturday till Wednesday next week. And so we are going to do a leadership conference like challenge where I have different things that you can choose from to do. And if you do at least 5 out of the 10 things, one of them is doing your preferred customer program. But if you do that, then I'll bring you a prize home from leadership. Pre-pink deadline. So if you want a training from Holly Lowe and another brand spanking new national sales director who just debuted as a national, if you want to be on that training, y'all, you got to have your 300 wholesale in by Saturday. 300 wholesale by Saturday, okay? You guys, I am super excited to see who finishes that. I might do an extra Cersei from leadership just for finishing your pre-pink deadline, okay? 300 wholesale by Saturday. Okay. So now that we're done with that, I'm just going to jump right in, okay? Just going to jump right in. Let me make sure I'm live on Facebook. Yeah. We good. Okay, so at the Snacks and Mingle, we talked a little bit about goal setting. And I just want to kind of go into a little bit more depth with goals. I don't want to switch the whole subjects again. But I want you to have SMART goals, okay? So SMART is an acronym, okay? So on the side of your paper, put SMART, okay? Come here, Darbo. You can get in the video. It's okay. Y'all want a dog? He peed in my house today. It was like a river. Just kept going because he kept moving. Anyways. Y'all want a dog? Tracy, you can have him. He's real sweet. He'll snuggle. Oh, he said he ain't. Okay. So S stands for specific. You need to have a specific goal. It can't just be, I want to be a red jacket. Okay. Or I want to recruit. Or it's got to be specific. Okay. Like, I want 1 new recruit this month. Okay. Or I want this many or whatever. Okay. The other thing is M stands for measurable. It's got to be something that you can track. It's got to be something that you know how to do. If I do this many appointments, then it'll give me my goal. It's got to be measurable. A stands for achievable. Okay, you can't be a senior consultant saying, I'm going to be a sales director in 1 month. Okay, let's be real. sales director is 30 people under you / part about like, okay, so somebody asked me, what the heck is DIQ? That's a good question. DIQ is a program. It's called Director in Qualifications. And it's a program where you go through 3 months of a minimum amount of wholesale, and you have to finish the program with 30 people, active consultants, okay, to be a sales director. So it's a program that helps you become a sales director, okay? In order to get into DIQ, you have to have a minimum of 10 people, 10 recruits on your team. So if you don't have any appointments on your date book and you're a senior consultant and you're saying you're going to be in DIQ in 2 weeks, I mean, it's like not really achievable. You have 0 appointments. Like, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really make sense. Okay. So you've got to make sure that your goal is achievable and not just like this outlandish thing. Okay. You got to really be able to break it down and feel like I can do that. I can do this many calls, or I can do that many, sharing appointments, bookings, whatever. Okay. The other thing, R stands for relevant. Relevant. Your goal has to be relevant to you. Okay. That means that it's got to be something that matters to you, not something that matters to me. Okay. Don't make your goal Red Jacket because I said I'm looking for 3 people to move up. Let that be your goal because that's something that you really want to achieve. Does that make sense? It needs to be relevant to you. It needs to be personable. It also, letter T, time. Okay. It needs to have a deadline. Is a goal without a deadline, without a date, a finish line, is just a dream. Like me saying, I want to be a national right now, that's just a dream. I don't have a deadline on that. I don't have a timeline on that. Does that make sense? It needs to be measurable. It needs to be smart. But you also need to have a deadline. You can't just say, and listen, y'all, your deadline on your goal also it needs to kind of stretch you. Like you can't be a senior consultant or 0. Let's say you have no team members. Can y'all count to 3 on your fingers? You can, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you can't be brand spanking new and say, I want to have 3 recruits by December. Okay. Let's be real. Could you find 3 in 3 months? Yeah. 1 a month is doable, right? But 12 months later, like, come on. Your first recruit, she might quit Mary Kay before you even get to December. Like, you're going to be working for forever trying to find 3 people and stretch it out so that you're only working 1 day a month. Like, come on. Like, be reasonable with yourself and don't make it stupid. Okay? So don't say, I want to be this by this time if you're not willing to do what it takes to do that too. So, like, you want to stretch yourself and give yourself, like, I gotta hustle a little bit this week. I gotta hustle a little bit this week. But you don't want to, like, overwhelm yourself with this extravagant goal that is, like, overwhelming you. You know what I mean? It's got to be a happy balance. Does that make sense, Tracy? Okay. All right. So I wanted to give you 4 tools for when it comes to your goal. Okay, 4 different tools. Excuse me. Number 1 is a progress map. Okay, this is just something that you can do yourself. Turbo, leave her alone. Turbo. A progress map. Okay, so what this means is, like, okay, you got a 6-month goal. Okay, for me, 6 months from now, I want to have achieved Cadillac unit status, June 30th. Okay, 6 months. Okay, so then I had to break it down. What do I have to do within 3 months to be on target to earn that? Okay, So like a 90-day plan, okay? And then I'm going to break it down some more. What do I got to do monthly to achieve the 6-month goal, okay? And then break it down to weekly. Okay, this is my monthly goal that's going to help me. If I do this every month for 6 months, it will give me Cadillac, okay? So now I've got to break it down to weekly. What do I got to do every week? I can't go to sleep on Sunday night until XYZ is done, okay? And that can also be broken down into your daily. So that's why it's important. If you do 10 calls a day, 10 phone calls a day to get bookings. Actually, I like to use the number 15. Okay, so 10 plus 5. Okay, 15 calls a day. If you did 15 calls a day, 5 days a week, for 3 months, okay, you will go into DIQ. Did you know that? Those are the numbers. I broke them down. Okay, so a consultant who is willing to make 15 phone calls a day, when she holds the appointments that book, if she works on Full Circle, she shares products with them, she books them for a coffee chat, meets them, shares the business with them, 1 in 5 sign up. I mean, by the end of her 3 months, with 0 people on her team when she starts, by the end of 3 months, she'll be in DIQ with 10 people on her team. Okay? So it's a matter of knowing your numbers, which is what we talked about in the snacks and mingle. Okay. So a progress map. You got to really break down your progress, right? And what you got to do so that you kind of know what you're doing, right? The second thing on your tools, we got 4 different tools. Number 2 is a success formula. A success formula. Okay, so a success formula is really, sorry if y'all can hear Zeus, he's annoying. But a success formula is based on you and your personality. Okay, so it's when you're thinking about your own personal success formula, you need to ask yourself, what do I need to be able to accomplish this goal? So we know Mary Kay is 90% mental. 90% mental. If I want, okay, to accomplish this goal, I know Mary Kay is 90% mental. What do I personally need to do to make sure that I keep my belief going and that I am still having my priorities, God first, family second, career third, and that I'm staying on task. Like I know, like my plan for tomorrow is I need to do this, 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 and this, right? In order to accomplish this goal, okay? So for me, my success formula, just to give you an example, is daily quiet time, okay? I need at least 30 minutes in my prayer closet. I have a 2-year-old little girl, and currently we're in a single home because my husband's not here. I cannot get my quiet time done. I tried getting up early. Okay. She wakes up the moment I do. I'm like, okay. Like I will literally come in here and sit in the couch so that she can't hear anything that I'm doing. I'm sitting on the couch with my devotion. Okay. Paper and pen. Stop it. Sorry. I don't like it when they lick themselves. It grosses me out. Like, do it over there. I was talking about squirrel. Oh, quiet time. So I was waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to do my quiet time, get some me time in. She was waking up at 5:20. Like that, like 20 minutes. It was like she knew mommy was up. I was like, oh my gosh. So they told me to get off earlier. That wasn't working. So now I just know that I've got to have childcare so I can get my quiet time done. Okay. Because I really like, even if I tell her gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to be able to get any of the stuff I wanted to get done because it's going to be me, right? The other thing I know that I have to do is I've got to plan my day out the day before. And I got to kind of at least have a list of like a to-do list, like a 6 most important list to know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Or I'll wake up in the morning at 11. I'll be hanging out. Like, think about your Saturday morning. If you don't have a plan of action, you just kind of lay around the house. True? I mean, like, if I don't have any kind of plans, I don't need to do anything specific. Like, maybe I do need to do the laundry, but it can wait, right? I mean, let's be real, okay? I need to make calls, but it'll be okay. I'll do it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get into this habit. So if you really brain dump and identify the most important things that need to get done for you to know to do your goals, like playing your day the day before. Another piece of my success formula is that I've got to hear Mary Kay training, something related to doing Mary Kay. I've got to hear or listen or watch a training. Okay. I love $1 Million Message. I also record everything on my phone when I go to an event, like a specific training, and I save it in my phone. So sometimes when I'm like driving or whatever, I'll just listen to some old voice memos that were from trainings or whatever for events. So I like to do that. Okay. Quiet time. I like to plan. Okay. I like to plan my day out. And I like listening to some training, because even when I'm feeling funky, if I listen to some training, it inspires me to go work my business, because these girls are like amazing and I want to be like them, right? Okay, so number 3 is 6 list. So that's kind of part of my success formula, but that's a tool for goal setting, to make a 6 most important things list. You do it, the day before, so that way when you wake up, you have your list of things that you need to do. Okay. And it's all business related. It's not necessarily like, and it doesn't have to be like chunks of 30 minutes or whatever, but it could be on your 6 list, could be make my 15 calls, reach out to so-and-so and see how she's liking her foundation, or, you know what I'm saying? Just like 6 things that are business related that you need to do and you don't need to keep putting off, but you know what I'm saying? Okay. And number 4, tracker. You need a tracker. So for me, it's a beast mode sheet. Those are like my weekly trackers to kind of keep me on target for what I'm doing. But as I also have a tracker for my Bumblebee that I'm earning. Like when I get a qualified team member, I color in the circle. Okay. So, cause I'm tracking 24 qualified recruits to finish the B. Okay. So that's part of my goal, but it's not something that is going to happen every single day. It's going to take daily work to give me that. So that's another little tracker that I need for my goal. Okay. Stay in a relationship with your goals, y'all. I'm a goal-oriented girl, okay? I think even when people become older and they retire, like, I don't understand not having a goal. I mean, I know that's weird, but, like, do you not have a goal to, like, go to Italy or something, or take your grandkids to XYZ? Like, it doesn't have to be, like, this extravagant go earn a Cadillac goal, but it could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand, like, you don't have a goal for tomorrow. Like, you just want to be in your PJs and gain 20 pounds every day. Like, I don't know. I don't understand, but whatever. So stay in a relationship with your goal, whatever it is. Like, it's got to mean something to you. If I do this every day, this is what it's going to give me. You got to have some passion, you guys. And you got to dig deep to really find that. And my passion, honestly, comes from my calling. Like, I'm so passionate about Mary Kay because this is where God called me to. And so I believe that every woman that comes to Mary Kay, God has a plan for you. And there's a reason he brought you into Mary Kay. So maybe you need to spend some time with God to really figure out what the heck why are you in Mary Kay? What is his purpose for you? For me, his purpose for me is for me to go find lots of women, hundreds of women, that I can not only help financially and teach her how to really make more money for her family, but it's really so that she can make a difference and shine through God in her household. Like, that makes me want to cry. Okay, moving on. 78% of people will finish the goal if they have it wrote down. Y'all, 78% of people will finish the goal if they have it wrote down. Are you kidding me? Okay. I have to be honest, okay? On Sunday, I finally made my goal posters for this seminar year. I forgot, even though I've been doing this for 6 years, I forgot how important that piece is. It's important. Take the time. I'm an income producing activity kind of girl. So to me, making a goal poster is like not gonna make me any money. So I'm like, I'm not doing that right now. I got other things to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all, it's worth taking an hour out of your time to make the poster, hang it up. If you're like me, I like to see it by the bathroom. I want to see it in the prayer closet. I want to see it when I first wake up. I remember in DIQ, I had a poster on the ceiling above the bed of my my car unit. And it had like 16, because you have to have 16 people on your team to earn your Mary Kay car. And so I was like, it had 1 through 16, and I would stand on tippy toes and I would color it in. And every single time I woke up in the mornings, I would look up and there it was. I seen it constantly. Okay. Y'all, so I think a visual is important. Okay. 78% of people actually do the goal. They finish the goal because they wrote it down. So if you have only said it and thought it, you probably should write it down and make a poster. Okay. You guys, you can change anything in your business in 90 days. If you're willing to do something consistently 3 to 5 days a week, 90 days, it will happen. That's why I say if you do 15 phone calls, I think they locked the door, and my sister. Thank you, Tracy. Don't you fall. She's going to be calling me. I'm sorry. When Tammy and Brianna left, they shut the door and I forgot. Ella, get back in your bed, girl. Okay, sorry. You can change anything in 90 days. That's why I said if you have 0 recruits, 0 on your team, if you do 15 phone calls per day, 5 days a week, in 3 months, 90 days, you will have enough recruits to be in DIQ. In 90 days. 15 calls, y'all, a day, 5 days a week. That's it. Small numbers. Okay. So, I know it was only 23 minutes, you guys, but that is my training. Brandy or Lisa, if y'all want to unmute and tell me what your takeaways are, that would be amazing. If you're on Facebook and you want to comment, that's great too. Whatever y'all want to do. I am looking. Here we go. Hey, it's Lindsay. She said, I sure hope so. So when I first became a Red Jacket, I got 3 team members in 3 weeks. She did. I remember that. It was all in 1 month. She became a Red. When I first became a Red Jacket, I got my first 3 team members in a week. It is doable. Yes, girl. Thank you. Thank you, Lindsay. So post your takeaways, you guys. Brandy, what's your takeaway, girl?
You need to write it down.
You need to write it down. Isn't that crazy?
Stop just saying it.
Make you a little tracker. It matters. Okay. Lisa Marshall, are you with me? You want to share?
I'm there, but I'm driving, so
Okay,
I'm trying
you're
to be
fine.
careful.
Yeah, be careful.
My takeaways are make the goal real, make it manageable and personal to you. Stay in that relationship so that you're really working toward the goal, and make sure it's written down.
I like it. Tracy, what's your takeaway?
I need to start filling out that beast mode tracker and
She says she's gonna do her beast mode sheet. It's due on Sunday. Yeah, it totally does work. It's due on Sunday. Tracy, have you ever met my sister? Tracy is from Easley, South Carolina. This is Ashes, also known as Ashley. She's from Simpsonville, South Carolina. All right, you guys. I hope y'all have a fabulous week. Be looking. Don't forget to do your PCP. Also, don't forget pre-pink deadline to get some training from Holly and to get our prayer cards, the devotion cards. 300 wholesale by Saturday at midnight. I love you guys. Bye.
Awesome. So now it's Saturday.
Yes.
What time are you needing to hit the road? Because I know we've got